My name is John Wayne Mercure of the Sonneteer, Chandler, Arizona, and I'm going to read you this sonnet here. I just wrote it night before last. I never even heard of this guy. Hey, I want you to hear his name because I was impressed. Sonnet number 1269. His name is Jaco Booyens. He's a hero against child slavery. I didn't know this was going on. That makes me pretty stupid because it's terrible. I have daughters. I don't want anybody to do that to little girls. Glaring evidence. Hearts of stone. Self-obsessed evil monsters. All right? Child slavery. Sex slaves. Stealing innocence from young girls. Rampant sexual slaves. Look at these silly women, adult women, shaving their privates. Unshaven lust. Sick attitude, wanting to look like little girls to molest. Wicked men, they want to have sex with little girls. That's what it is. We want you to shave your privates so you look like a little girl. They're predators. That's why they're doing it. A grown woman doesn't need to do that. She's a grown woman. She doesn't want to look like a little girl. She wants to look like a woman. Demented men, craving little girls, trafficking on little girls, raping little girls savagely. You destroy their whole lives when you do that. This is the world, it's all over the world, and it's an American disgrace. Perversions accepted. Hiss of Satan's serpent, the Garden of Eden, sinful perversions. 300,000 little girls are enslaved in America. 76,000 just in Texas. Fiends, devils living off of human flesh. Devils completely ruthless. They said that the average guy that has a sex slave that's a little girl can make $250,000 off that little girl. Think of that. There's animals out there that will do that. And there's animals everywhere, sexual perverts that do that. Fiends living off of the human flesh. Devils completely ruthless. Modern slavery right under our noses. We are all made complicit because we're letting it happen. They turn these little girls into human chattel, property, carnally abused. How can this happen? Where's the National Organization of Women? They don't say a damn thing. It pisses me off really bad. They're supposed to help little girls. Where's the women's liberation outrage? Where's the Me Too? Silent culprits, you're part of it. You're accessories, you're accomplices because you're standing around not doing nothing. I'm sick of that crap. Adult women remaining quiet. Egregious sin of blatant omissions. Do something! Get off the pot or poop. Do something! Insulting victims by not giving a damn. Outrageous inaction. Doing nothing. Where are all the civil rights leaders? Where are they? Are they asleep with little girls? I don't know. They're asleep with something? Where are all the civil rights of their civil rights? Where is strict enforcement of the law? It's been subdued by anarchists, by Antifa, and those thugs that want to steal everything. Where is the outrage over clitoral dectomies? Deafening silences. What's that? What's that? You don't know what a clitoral dectomy is, and nobody says anything? That's right. Where is safety? Where is refuge? Where is common decency? Jeffrey Epstein, he killed himself. Ashamed of his people. He was worth $559 million, and he was guilty of sex trafficking young girls. Virgins for his friends. Who were his friends? A lot of high-ranking people, celebrities. No one is above the law. He was on suicide watch. Epstein hung himself. Hey, it's so obviously a hit to shut him up. Hey, I know a hit when I see a hit. You can have anybody hit. Write him a check. Put an offshore account. Cover it up. I mean, he was on suicide watch. And then all of a sudden his cellmate's gone. And then all of a sudden he doesn't have a paper towel. He doesn't have paper jammies, the jammies that they give the inmates. And he hung himself? What? I don't believe it. It was a hit. I know it was a hit, and everybody knows it's a hit, and they're dancing around it, and they're writing checks to each other. Oh, it couldn't be. And do you have my paycheck? And I'm sad about that because it was a hit to shut him up, because he might snitch on his buddies, the people that were famous. And if you snitch, you get stitches and you get dead. And they were afraid he's going to rat. They were afraid he's going to squeal. They were afraid he's going to tattle. And I'll tell you what, they got him. They can get anybody. Jaco, his name, Jaco Booyens, he's the guy I'm talking about. He has a movie called 8 Days. He's the hero of enslaved children trying to stop it. I guess the movie is good. I haven't seen it. 8 Days movie. I tried to find it on Netflix. 8 Days, the movie. It's supposed to be really excellent. He's a lonely voice crying in the wilderness for little girls. The public's not listening. Well, I'm talking to the public. Hollywood smut. That's what causes this. Filthy magazines. Media crazed with prurience. I never get to use that word. Prurience. Filth. Hollywood whores. Anything for a paycheck. The death of innocence. Ted Bundy said he's a monster. Murdered more than 30 women. Just think how they suffered. Just think how afraid they were. Those are other people's daughters. This monster, he didn't want to die. He was a damn coward when it came down to getting electrocuted. Ted Bundy, he said this: dirty magazines encourage, motivate the crazy. The crazy people see that stuff and they want to do it themselves. They say, I don't have any. I'm going to go out and get it. Even if I have to force people, rape people, kidnap people. I mean, these people are crazy people, and they're motivated by all this filth in the Hollywood and in the dirty magazines. Tortured victims, they cry out for justice. Evil sexual atrocities. May Jeffrey Epstein and his guilty friends burn in Satan's hell. He's in hell now. May child pornographers be damned to hell by avenging angels. Hell yawns wide for slavery's demons. And I'll tell you something. I think about that fact that those are people's daughters. Daughters and little girls need help. They need a father. They need a mentor. They need someone that they can trust that's not going to feel them up. And stepfathers do that all the time. Half the time the stepfather is marrying a mother to get at the little girl. Or even a little boy. Monsters like that. And I'll tell you what, the sex drive is so strong, but there's certain things you can't do because you can't do that. You're going to destroy another person. You can't do that to another human being. Who the hell are you? You're a goddamn monster is what you are. Think of all those enslaved little girls. All of you out there, you citizens, you men, you women, I need your help. You veterans, I need your help. We got to help these little girls. We got to get a hold of this guy that did this movie, Jaco Booyens, in the movie 8 Days. We got to help him, and nobody's helping him. Now, Mark Levin, he's a genius on Fox. He had him in an interview. That's how I learned about him. But we got to help these little girls. Their lives are going to be completely destroyed unless somebody like Jean Valjean helps a little girl like Cosette. All right? And that's a story in itself. What I'm telling you is, this is important. We got to stop these little girls from being raped and abused. Please, please, I'm begging you. I'm beseeching you. Please help. God bless us, everyone. Ja Allah pour vous. Adieu.